get that up there adjusted. You tighten this one, it tightens the other. I don't know how it works, but anyway, been pretty busy building that goose house, and very sturdy. That's what's important. I got to get a roof for it. I'm probably just gonna do tarps. We'll see how that works out. Oh, excuse me. Anyway, a little acid reflux or something. So anyway, we've been. I got ducks behind me. You might be able to hear them in the background. You'll see those in the video. The video is broken up into two parts. One was taken Thursday, and one was taken this morning. So the first part will be Thursday, and then we're going to head on into today. So I started to make a video on Thursday, but never posted it. So here's the update. And then we'll talk about it later. Afterwards, I mean. Okay. I went to the feed store today, and they had some plants out front, so I bought some. I got some romaine lettuce, some collard greens, cilantro, and butter crunch lettuce. And you see my onions are doing well. They're getting a good watering because, you know, whenever you plant something, you got to water the hell out of it. So might be getting a storm tonight, so they might be getting even more water. But lettuce will grow for another month or two, and that's all I need. Hopefully I got enough cooler weather for the collard greens and the cilantro. But I think I will. It's still only early March. And what I'm going to do this afternoon, I'm going to, after I get done turning the water off, I'm going to gather me some turkey eggs, and I'm going to start some turkey eggs. So, looking forward to that. I'll explain that here in a bit. Right here, I got 2 sweet potatoes, and they're in kind of a mud mixture. I mixed a little bit of the natural sand we have here with the compost from the chicken coop when I cleaned the chicken coop. So, you know, it's not sitting in chicken poop. It's sitting in when I cleaned out the chicken pen. It's the broken down poop and the broken down straw and the broken down wood chips that were composted. So a couple years. So this is one way to start sweet potatoes. Put a little extra water in there this time, but then I'm going to use my mister and just mist it once or twice a day. It needs at least 6 hours of sunlight. Also in the middle, you can't really see it, but there you may be able to see it. There's an avocado pit, but it's an avocado from Mexico because it had a Mexico little sticker on it. So I don't know if it'll grow or not, because usually if they're from out of the country, they've been radiated. So, but we'll see. May have to wait for the California avocados to come out. But I'm thinking avocados would grow in this region. Okay. Let's see what's going on Murkwood Farm. I moved all the pallets one by one all over there because I'm extending this. I got these 2 pallets and the cinder block and those bricks there, and it's gonna be part of the fence. It's gonna be part of my garden shed eventually, but I have my tool shed over there and my garden shed over here. And this is the goose house. All it really needs is a roof and fill in these triangle top sides, which I'm going to do today. I put some straw in there, and you know, I have to duck to get in here, but I'm not going to spend any time in there, so I really don't need. My fruit trees are starting to bud. As you can see, they'll probably be flowering in the next day or two. That one's, you know, the old peach tree. It's got a lot, so it should produce peaches These two should produce a couple peaches at least. I don't know if I'll get a lemon, but I might. The olive, I doubt I'll get anything this year. Probably a couple of years on that one. Dogs are in there playing, but hey, they help spread that straw around. Huh, Hilda? That's not your doghouse, honey. That's not your doghouse. That's the goose house and the baby duck's house. Yes, I got baby ducks. I'll show you them a little bit. This is my work area. So I got that tarp, and I figure I can cut it, staple it to the bottom, and use that tarp to cover up the gaps. Although I took some pallets apart and fill in gaps here. So that side doesn't need any. But I don't know. I was going to double it up there. But maybe I'll bring it over here and double it up in the middle. Yeah, that's probably a better idea. Might have to undo it. Well, no, because I'm going to have a pallet right here, so I don't need to worry about that gap. Let's go back over the garden. I got these. I still don't know what to use them for. They're half barrels. They do catch a lot of water when it rains. So, and as you can see, I got the sprinkler going. I've got lettuce, cilantro, and collard greens, and onions about back there, which I mentioned before. Not anything else planted yet. I do have some beans inside, and some tomatoes, that seeds that got started. We'll see how that does. Did really good on the watermelons, I remember a few years back. I'm probably just going to buy some watermelon plants this year, though. The turkeys are doing very well. They're laying a bunch of eggs. I got, I think, 8 of their eggs in the incubator, and there's a bunch more. They'll lay and lay and lay, and then they'll sit on the nest. So inside that doghouse, they're laying their eggs. Hi, chickens. As you see, this is empty. I'm just letting the air out. It got wet in there, so I got to figure out how it's getting wet in there. I don't think it's this little window. I think it's getting wet from leaking somewhere. So I'm going to put a tin on the roof, and hopefully that'll take care of it. And then the baby chicks, the ones that were in that thing, they're a little big. They're more like teenager chicks now, or preteens. 4 of them got out, caught all 4. Hilda caught 1. I caught the other 3. Actually, that red over there let me catch her. She just came over to me and let me pick her up. She was tired of being out. And you can see, I've got baby ducks at the edge of them. Hi, baby ducks. Had to go all the way down to Dothan to get them. Got 6 of them, have 5 now. 1 passed away yesterday. And then inside there, I got turkey eggs brewing. And then on Thursday, I'm going to add a whole bunch of chicken eggs. I got 8 turkey eggs, and I'm going to, all the rest of the little slots are going to be chickens. And I'm going to sell the chickens, maybe the turkeys too, I don't know. And then may keep a couple of those turkeys, not sure. I know a lot of people want turkeys, so, but I have plenty of eggs to start after this hatches. See, the turkeys take 28 days and chickens take 21 days. So I started the turkey eggs 7 days earlier than the chicken eggs. Hopefully they all hatch at the same time. And if you see this gap area, I'm going to have more. I have a couple more lights down there. So I'm going to have more brooders. And I'm got those already out in the yard. Just cleaned them up and they're ready to go in here. And so I'll have 1 empty one so I can always switch out. Because I'll be getting geese on Thursday too. Or Friday. So the geese and ducks are going to be buddies. Yeah, so got a lot going on. We got sweet potatoes. I got a banana tree. When I went to Kansas on my way back, I stopped to see my cousin in Missouri. He gave me a banana plant, so I brought that with me. That's pretty cool. So he thinks you can grow it outside. You can't grow it outside here. I'm not that far south. I think you have to be past, halfway through Florida till you can grow bananas outside. But I can grow them outside in the summer months, bring it inside, and I'm building a garden shed. A garden shed is basically a hybrid shed greenhouse. It's basically one side's got glass, or two sides glass, and two sides just regular walls, so you don't have to have, the whole greenhouse. So you can use it as a shed. You can keep garden tools in there, and you also probably grow my banana, or have my banana growing in there. Who knows? But that's what I'm working on now, as I'm also finishing up on my goose barn, goose shed, goose house, goose caboose, whatever you want to call it. Picking up the geese this week. We bought our geese way back in January. Probably those of you who've been watching me consistently, which ain't very many, a handful of people, and I thank you for those who do watch me on a regular basis. This is what my channel is about. It's about my homesteading, my artwork, and my Murkwood life out in the middle of nowhere, southern, deep South Alabama. So anyway, that is that's what's going on Murkwood Farm. So you've been updated. Got some ducks. Got plants getting ready to go. It's March Madness. Getting everything ready to go, because you're getting a change of seasons, and they come quick out here. March is, we're not going to get any more frosts. Could possibly, but very doubtful. Clear sailing all up until October. I start having to change to more colder or cooler temperature activities. And, hopefully I keep my garden going all year long this time, and not neglect it like I did last time. And take a year off, which made a lot of work getting my garden back to where I could use it again, because the weeds took over. And they weren't just regular weeds. Some were stickery weeds and poison oak and raspberries. Raspberries are nice, but you don't want them in your garden because they'll scratch the hell out of your hands when you reach in there. So anyway, that's what's going on. You guys have a good day and a better tomorrow.